Hello, I'm the Eternal Newbie. The extra L is for Loggerhead. As in, if you run into this Dungeons & Dragons Spotlight player, you will spend your time at a loggerhead with her. I speak of the author. That's right, it's time for another Spotlight Dungeon Master. If you're new to this series, Spotlight players, or in this case DMs, are the people who think they are the main character, and the rest of us are here as an audience for their greatness. But first, let's pay the bills. Figuratively. If you enjoy this video, check out my others. Likes, comments, and especially subscribes are amazingly cool. I've got a few other things going on, like a YouTube gaming channel where I'm currently running through Final Fantasy VI, and a Discord. Info is in the video description. The author is the type of DM who lovingly crafts a story. Sounds good, right? Storytelling is a great thing about this game. But the author sees her story as the ultimate story and will rain misery down upon anyone who dares try to change it. The script is done, and the players better follow it. The author truly believes they have the best script possible in the history of Dungeons & Dragons, if not humanity. And sometimes it is a really good story. But it's not the group story. It is the author's way or the highway. No, wait, strike that. It is the author's way or the author's way. The railroading will usually start off small. You'll go to a tavern instead of the inn where the DM placed an important NPC. So the people in the tavern will tell you how great the inn is. You might be wondering why the DM doesn't simply have someone in the tavern give you the info, or even move the critical NPC to the tavern. Silly you, that would be Le Gasp, changing the masterpiece, and Chloe McClurson hangs out in the inn. A good author will do this so subtly, you won't even notice at first. And who could blame you? A nudge here and there happens in Dungeons & Dragons all the time. This goes on for a while until one of two things happen. Actually, both these things are going to happen. The order is the only thing in doubt. Either the DM gets tired of the party not seeing the greatness in front of them and always needing to be led around by the nose, or the party recognizes the railroading. This usually will lead to an all-out war with the DM trying to get the party back on track, and the players doing everything they can to make sure they stay as far away from the story as possible. Because, spite. You're probably thinking the DM could easily force the party where she wants them to go. And you're right. But remember, this is the DM's masterpiece. Every word, an angel. Every sentence, pure art. They just can't go around forcing the party to comply. Yet. Because don't worry, we're going to get there. This scenario, of course, needs a party just as stubborn as the DM, and most of the time, that's what's going to happen. The DM has insulted their honor by forcing them down a path, even if they didn't realize it, and now she must pay. Although, if they had just tried to talk to her, it really wouldn't have made any difference. The DM, sick of the party doing the wrong thing, throws out all subtlety, and the railroading will truly commence now. It stops being a game of Dungeons & Dragons, and becomes a game of one-upmanship, because, spite. The weary party comes to a fork in the road. The DM describes it. You come to a fork in the road. There are 3 paths. The left seems to lead to a large town. You can just barely make out the smoke from the chimneys in the distance. The wind carries a sound of, what's that? Roll perception. No matter what's rolled. Yeah, the sound of a celebration and the smell of succulent roast pork. Your favorite. The middle seems to go to a desert, which is the never-ending desert. No roll required. A place that leads to madness and where nothing, not even insects, can survive. The right leads to a spooky forest. In the distance, you can make out the hanging shapes of what looks like humanoids in the trees, seeming to reach for you. We go right. What? Roll a history check. A 2 is rolled. You know that forest is haunted by a powerful lich who turns all who enter into skeletal servants. We still go right. Why? Oh, okay. That's how you want to play it. As you turn to the right, a lich appears in front of you, casting a fireball. Everyone is down to 1 hit point as the lich disappears, laughing. No saves? I'm a rogue. If I save, I take no damage. I'm a fighter. I have 115 hit points. The wizard has 56. How are we both at 1 hit point after a fireball? The Lich is super powerful and can do that. You recall he was originally the wizard who invented Fireball. Fine, we go right. Great. As you take your 3rd step, the forest burns down. The flames are too hot to approach. We go down the middle path then. Towards the endless desert that you all know leads to death? Yes! You start down that way when you each feel a pinprick in the back of your necks. Roll a Constitution save. I rolled an 18. With my con modifier, that's a 25. You all pass out and awaken to the sound of a celebration and the smell of succulent roast pork. Your favorite. Let's go ahead and rank this DM. She's bad. She's really bad because she takes away the best thing about this game. The freedom. She thinks she has a good reason to, so her motivations are pure. She just wants to grace the party with the best story ever written. I'd say she's an 8 out of 10 on the Spotlight scale. I wonder if I should draw a Spotlight scale now. What do you think? How would you rank the author? Have you ever run into one, and did the railroading get as bad as described? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you have a Spotlight player you'd like to see me talk about, give me a short description on that one too. Thanks for watching, and remember, do not seek the spotlight, and the spotlight will seek you.